"You'll never live in a house like my new husband's," my ex-wife said, her grin sharp and cold, like shards of glass. Her new husband, the kind of man whose wealth seemed to wear arrogance like a tailored suit, chuckled beside her. I said nothing. Silence is powerful, I thought, especially when you're holding a secret they can't touch. Weeks later, they arrived at the mansion he'd been dreaming of for years. I waited at the top of the grand staircase, hands tucked in my pockets, observing the flicker of doubt crossing their faces. "Welcome to my home," I said softly. The shock in her eyes made every restless night worthwhile. 12 years ago, we met. Back then, I was the dreamer, the man who believed loyalty and love were inseparable. She was light, unpredictable, magnetic, dangerous. Together, we built a life. Or so I thought. She told me I grounded her, and I believed that meant forever. When she demanded a divorce, she said, "You're too stable, too ordinary." Stable. The word lodged in my chest like a thorn. Months later, I discovered who had captured her attention. David Hale, a property developer obsessed with status and spectacle. He had been a dinner guest once. I remembered the firm handshake, the lingering gaze when she laughed. I should have seen the warning, but I didn't rage. I observed. The first clue came quietly, a credit card charge I hadn't made. Then came late-night phone calls, hushed conversations she tried to hide. One night, I checked her messages. One line told me everything. "He doesn't know yet. Soon I'll be free." I didn't confront her. Confrontation feeds their power. I let her believe she had won. I even helped her pack, folding her clothes, loading her car. She kissed me on the cheek out of habit or guilt and said, "You'll find someone better someday." I smiled. I already had. After she left, I researched everything about David Hale. His debts, his investors, the hollow shine of his reputation. He had been hunting a piece of prime city land to build his legacy project. But the owner wanted cash up front. So I bought it quietly through my company. Every ounce of heartbreak, every sleepless night, I poured into transforming that land into something extraordinary. A mansion that spoke a quiet power without needing words. I hired the finest architects, the most talented designers. When it was finished, I listed it anonymously, just to see who would bite. It didn't take long. David and my ex scheduled a private tour. I told the agent I'd handle it personally. They arrived precisely on time. She smelled the same jasmine deceit. He radiated confidence. As they wandered through the grand rooms, I stayed hidden, watching from above. He boasted, "This is what real success looks like." She smiled, dazzled. "Perfect. Imagine hosting events here." I stepped into the light, letting my footsteps echo across marble. No need to imagine. Her face drained. He turned, disbelief flooding his features. "You?" he stammered. "Yes, me." I descended the staircase slowly, savoring each moment. Every detail of the land, the house, the deed, it was mine. "Take your time," I continued. "Look around. Every corner, every brick, was built with lessons from you both. How to smile through betrayal. How to invest quietly. How to turn heartbreak into power." David's arrogance faltered first. "You bought this land?" he asked. "Months before it was even on the market." I replied, "I told you I plan ahead." He glanced at her, realizing that the woman beside him had unwittingly led him straight to my triumph. Humiliation settled around them like dust. They left quietly, without a word, her eyes refusing to meet mine. That night, I stood on the same staircase. Silence filled the house. Revenge doesn't roar. It doesn't need to. It is the soft click of a door closing behind those who thought you'd never rise. She once said, "I'd never own a house like my new husband's." She was right. My home was better, and she was part of its walls, forever a ghost of what was lost.